Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Reload, go!
Running right, it's Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A nice gain of 8 on 1st, and now they're going to have 2nd down and 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go.
From midfield on 2nd down. That is target. It's Hill. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
19 right. 18 right here.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18 left. 18 left. 79 Broncos.
From the 24. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. into the end zone. He's going to bring this out. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Far side.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Benson once more. Have him gain up a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
15. Far side.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Giants football.
Set.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really airing out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some juice on it. Keep going down the middle. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now McCarthy. This one's taken in by Hill. Well, he bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in the third.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
McCarthy throwing here. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Where's it?
And off to Benson to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15. Tight.
Back to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going, go going, go going. 43, 43. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
15. Right side.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Right side.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to... And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown! Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. On the move, hit it right. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Giants with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. On target to his man Taylor. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. McCarthy to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet. My side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. My side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. Big man showing up the yards. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a one-score game before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Eagles 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Launches one deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Spread the field and send them all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's going deep. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Forced out to his right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it.
At their own 18-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Give now to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Held 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Look at this fullback now. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Benson on 1st and 10. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the Giants' 33-yard line.
Right. 57.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. This finds Evans, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie us up 28-all. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. 60-6. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's Hill on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go, sack.
On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. This one finds Taylor. And they limit the Chiefs just a few yards on that gain. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The Giants using their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Pushes him back, third down, coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4. He's back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. A fourth down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. Hey, color. My time.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yellow. Hero 15. My side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down. But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's Mahomes now. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. On the give, this is Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He gets a lot behind one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a New York touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start the most important series yet of this game.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Where's it?
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Yellow. At 37. Attack, attack. Right side.
He'll throw it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion left.
Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Eagles 28.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. Right side.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking his shot deep down the field and go. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling left, buying some time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Right side.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete here to Bowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stop at the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as routes.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Marcus Williams has it. And the